with my high school years coming to an end, I think it would be a great time to give y'all a little bit of the perspective on what it's like to go to an all-white school. Now, keep in mind, when I say all-white school, I don't mean like I'm the only black kid in the school, like I'm everyone. Nah, that's not what I mean. Like, there was some black people with some other races too, but with black people, there was like less than 30, I can tell you that much. But y'all know the deal. Let's get into it. Before the video starts though, please, it will do me a great deal if y'all hit that like button and subscribe button. Hit that bell, because apparently the YouTube algorithm makes it so that if you like the video, it gets more clicks. And y'all know, if y'all want more people to see my type of content, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It do me a great favor. Back to the vid.
What's good, man? I'm here with your guy Nate 2 times, man. Make sure you turn to his YouTube channel, bro. You up and coming, man. Sacramento's finest. We out here. Let's get it.
So I'm gonna say this again, but when I say all white school, I don't mean like I'm the only black kid there. Like, not, like there was some other black kids in there too. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm just saying this from perspective on how it felt, basically. And another thing I want to say is that this video is all completely my own experience. Like, for all I know, there could be another person, that black person that goes to my school, that had a completely different experience than me. But I'm just saying this from my own personal experience going to this high school. So right off the bat, you get a lot of stares. Now, stares can look a lot of different ways at a predominantly white high school. They can mean a lot of different things. Like, on one hand, stares could mean, nice to meet you, like, you know, the basics. But on the other hand, the stares can mean like, we have a black kid? Like, we actually have a black person at this school? It's like them seeing a dinosaur for the first time. It's like they don't know how the fuck to react. They're like, holy fuck, like what is it? Like, what, like, like on type beat like that. Like, it's like they've never seen this before, bro. But that's the type of looks you finna get. Especially if y'all all group up. Like, say like you have a friend of black friends, right? And like y'all all decide to like group up and hang out all together. You finna get all like the little, like, you know, the teachers that be walking around like during lunchtime. They all finna pass by y'all at least like 10 times just to make sure y'all not doing anything. Like like they try to treat y'all like this a jail cell. They try like this is prison, bro. They be like coming by making sure, like just making sure you're not doing like type beat like that. Keep in mind also that I grew up in a very conservative town for the most part. So almost everyone was like either a Republican or Trump supporter. And y'all know how I go with that stuff, right? So it wasn't uncommon to hear a lot of racial slurs like nigga, coon. Like, for some of my Asian friends, like chang, ching chong, like stuff like that. Like, all of, like, y'all know the gist, like type stuff like that. But like here, it was like to a max. Like, the filters, there was no filter. Like, it was to a max. But a lot of parents who indulged in racist activity like that tend to bring that same type of racist mindset to their kids, and their kids bring that to high school and wherever they go. And that's probably where a lot of this racial tension and stuff came to a lot of me and my friends and a lot of other people of different races at my school. Then you got your assumptions. Now, this usually happened a lot with teachers, but a lot of students did this too. Basically, where they assuming that you do some shit just because they seen one black person or majority of black people do it, or what the media has made black people seem like, they assume that you yourself do this. This happens a lot with teachers, especially. So I'm from Nigeria, right? A majority of my family's from Nigeria, and I had another friend who was from Ethiopia, right? And whenever the Africa unit would come in for history class, y'all know the stares came in like a hailstorm missile in Call of Duty, bro. Like, everyone be staring at you when the Africa unit come in. And when a lot of the stuff that they be talking about that happened in Africa isn't exactly true at all. Like, not all Africa is fucking lacking of water. Not all Africa is not living in good. Like, there's a lot of people in Africa that live in pretty good conditions. But since the stereotype has been so pushed into a lot of people's brains and minds, they keep talking about it, which in reality, they should just stop bringing up the stereotype in general, because it doesn't do anything for anybody. Then you got your wannabe culture vultures. Y'all know the group of kids that are always trying to look like and act and talk like they black when you know for almost 1000% sure that they don't got a lick of black inside of them. But they still gonna try though. They still gonna try. Now, the funny thing is, though, when I first came in freshman year, a lot of people didn't even like to do all the black culture stuff. Like, that wasn't even a thing yet. Like, they ain't even really try doing it like into the fullest. I knew it was a thing before, but it wasn't really that big of a deal like freshman and sophomore year. But fast forward to junior year when like a lot of more shit started to like circle around and accumulate. Like young boy was on top of the fucking world. Like my nigga, when I tell y'all that niggas was dressing like niggas was trying to dress like young boy slash polo G slash little T, like everybody slash Kodak Black, like bruh. And bro, when I tell y'all this shit was confusing, I mean this shit was confusing. Like one day they would be talking like Timmy from Fairy Odd Parents, and the next day they'd be trying to talk like fucking Kodak Black as if they just came out of the fucking tent, my nigga. Like how did this happen? Like where did your voice just change in like a night, in like one night? And the real like shocking part of all this is that the more these people like try to like appropriate and try to act like this, the more they actually start to build this weird like fake persona to themselves that they was actually from these areas, when in reality they was living like up the hill, like 30-minute gated communities away. Like these motherfuckers from Princeton. Bro, when I tell y'all this shit got out of hand, I mean this shit got out of hand, bro. Like some days these girls will literally come to school looking like Carly from iCarly. Then the next day they become looking like Shanae from Martin, straight out like like they just got their nails done, hair done, and edges done out of nowhere. And it's like, how does the switch happen in like one night? Like my nigga, like I'm not even mad. I'm just looking at how y'all did it so fast. Now, my personal favorite and kind of the funniest is the white guilt people. Now, for all my black people out there, we all know the group of people who are like liberal or like just very far left, who for some reason think that it cancels out racism for them to be racist to themselves. Let me give you an example. This one time when I was in history class in my junior year, we were talking about like the MLK march and the leadership, and just the leadership of the whole idea of how Martin Luther King sacrificed himself for a whole movement and everything like that. And my teacher did that, which so happened to be black at the time, which looking back was amazing because my school had like no black substitute teachers nor teachers, so this was like a miracle to see this. But my teacher was just very passionate about the whole subject and Malcolm X and all that, right? And then out of nowhere, just in the middle of the class while he's talking, this one girl just stands up and she starts saying, yeah, I agree with you, I support you, I'm with you, I'm with everything, like just out of nowhere in class. And we're all just looking like, what are you doing, bro? And she's looking at all, like there's 3 black people in this class, right? It's like me, my 2 other friends, right? And we're all just looking at her like, what is you trying to prove? And she's just out here like preaching like she on a soapbox at like an Oprah Winfrey fucking TV show type event on some type beat. Like who, like, it just all comes down to nothing makes sense, to be honest. But hey, at least I'm graduating, not that much. But that's about all I got for y'all for this video today, man. If y'all like the video, man, leave a comment, leave a like. It'd do me a huge favor if y'all could do some of that stuff. Share it with a friend, share it with your uncle, share it with the crackhead that live out back, share it with your the little thoughts at your school, share it with your homeboys. Y'all know, share it with everybody, bro. Appreciate the love that y'all been showing me, bruh. I'm finna be back on my grind. Don't worry. I know I took a little break, but don't even trip about it. I'm back on my grind. Hey, Nate 2 times, and I'm out.